welcome to a special edition of the Kanc Connection. My name is Mr. Courier, and here the principal at Lin-Wood Public Schools, and this week I am talking with Daria Etchings. She is with Fbla, and we're going to be talking a little bit about what Fbla is doing over this coming week, and a little bit more about that group. Daria, welcome.
Thank you.
So can you tell us about, what is Fbla? What does it stand for, and what are some of the things that you guys represent and do?
Fbla is Future Business Leaders of America. We are an organization of high school students in which we have the opportunity to become leaders, do community service, and just prepare for the business world for the future.
Wow. So Daria, I'm going to ask you a couple questions about you a little bit. So
Okay.
how long have you been with Fbla?
This is my 4th and final year of Fbla.
Okay.
Yeah.
How did you get into it?
Was senior at the time, was the president of Fbla, and she told me I should join because I was new to the school and it would be good to meet new people.
Yeah.
And now I am president of Fbla.
Wow.
Yeah.
Has that time gone by fast?
Yeah, it actually has.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of like,
Yeah.
maybe it has.
Well,
you know?
at some points it feels like it's gone by slower
Right.
than others. Yeah.
Right. Somebody you kind of picked up. So you said that this week we were coming up on, next week is Fbla week.
Yes.
So what is the purpose of Fbla week? Talk to me about it. What's going to be going on?
Fbla week is throughout the entire nation, actually. So it's a week we designate to promote Fbla, kind of get our projects out there, tell the community what we're doing, and it all goes towards points that we can use at our state leadership conference coming up in March, and it's just a good week to designate to Fbla.
So Fbla week really isn't just a Lin-Wood project. It seems
Yeah.
to be much more connected, not just here, but almost on a national scale.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about the state leadership conference in a little bit. So what projects are you working on within Fbla?
So we have state officers
Okay.
for each. We have 6 for each state, and so we get to pick one of their projects or multiple projects of theirs. So we chose 3 to work on. One of them is a food drive,
Okay.
and that will be donated to our local food pantry. It's just they do state leadership projects to kind of push us to do more for our community, which
Okay.
is good.
Yeah. So what other projects are you working on?
Another one we're doing is the opioid epidemic
Okay.
awareness, and so we are going to be promoting on our personal, all 15 of us Fbla members are going to be promoting it on our social media, and then we also have a Lin-Wood Fbla official Facebook, and we'll be doing a Purple Day where we try to get our whole school to wear purple to be aware of the opioid epidemic.
Okay. And is there one more?
Yeah, we're going to be, one of the projects was learning about cultural diversity.
Yeah.
So Madison Chase, a junior,
Yeah.
and she wants to start a paper, and that she's going to write articles about different cultures and try to get the knowledge of different diversity that we might not get here.
Yeah. So it sounds like you have a lot going on next week. Between
Yeah.
the food drive, the opioid awareness, and the paper. And you're kind of kicking those off next week.
Yeah.
Food drive is going to just kind of be contained in the week, or is it going to go beyond that?
It's going to just go until Friday,
Okay.
and we encourage everyone to donate. So.
And if I want to donate, can I just bring it into the school?
Yeah, bring it right into school. We have a box that we're going to be emptying every single day, see how much we get. It's right in the office.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Thursday, February 15th would be the day to the Purple Day.
Purple Day, yeah.
You're right. Kind of an interesting, conscious should stick out a little bit. Don't be the school colors.
Yeah.
Being, red and black. So, what is the purpose of these projects? I know you're making a connection with some of the projects that are doing Fbla as a grander scale.
Mm-hmm.
I guess what drew the Lin-Wood Fbla group to these 3?
These 3 because we noticed that our food pantry, our local one, is pretty low
Right.
on supplies, so we really wanted to help with that.
Okay.
And especially in our town, there's a lot of community members that are affected by the opioid epidemic, which is near and dear to some of the Fbla members' hearts. And cultural diversity is a big issue that we feel like not a lot of people get here at Lin-Wood, so that's why we chose this.
So it sounds like the choices were made based on kind of some of your own personal experience and experience as members and kind of ways that you felt really can kind of give back to the community here in Lincoln and Woodstock. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I guess one more thing I do want to ask about is you mentioned earlier the State Leadership Conference. So can you just tell us a little bit about that? Like, what does that entail? What's going on with that? What happens?
So our State Leadership Conference is a 2-day conference. We go down to Manchester to the Radisson. We stay there. We pay our own way, which is we do a lot of fundraisers. We do candygrams and we do other things to raise money to go. But we get to do workshops. We get to compete in events that will actually get us scholarships, awards, and a chance to go to the National Leadership Conference, which is a big deal. You get first place.
Absolutely.
But within the last 2 years, we've had a lot of people place, and we hope to place some more people.
So where is the National Leadership Conference?
They haven't announced where it's going to be this year, but last year was in Anaheim, California.
Right. So obviously it's right nearby.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's kind of really neat. And so, how many folks, like when you say state leadership, like how many different schools come into the State Leadership Conference? Is it?
I would say probably. I'm really bad at estimates. Maybe like 50 to 100. That's me.
Okay.
Big
So
estimate.
we're talking. It's a statewide. It's not
thing.
just North Country, not just a certain section of the state, but we're talking. You're talking a lot of different kids that are coming into the Radisson at Manchester to do that.
Yeah.
That's really well. Good luck to you with that. Good luck to you with the projects. And if you have any other questions or wish to donate, you can come in right into the school. Your advisor is Brenda Vance. You can contact Mrs. Vance in the main office at 745-2214. Coming in to be able to support FBLA not only next week but moving forward. Daria, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you for tuning in to this special edition of the Kanc Connection. Have a wonderful weekend.